Hello my friends, I'm GHondo. It is time once again to play some Judgment. Okay, back at it. I haven't played in about a week and a half, so I'm not 100% sure what I was doing. Looks like we had recently finished Kevlar, like metallurgy for Kevlar, which is nice. And we've already got a couple of suits made, not very many, but a couple. Apparently we have somebody looking for assistance. And I think I'm going to pass on this one. There's just too many here. Because this is just the first wave, so... I mean, it's not like there's any super scary ones like Fallen Angels or Liches or anything, but... That's just way too much just for the first wave. So I think I'm going to let this person pass. What I probably should go and do, though, is try and go and get some research kit. Not necessarily for sniper rifles, because I don't actually have anyone that can use them. But we can use them for Mercurial, which lets us build some really interesting stuff. In my practice game, I actually unlocked this for the very first time. I'd never actually bothered with the alchemy table before, or the philosopher's stone, so it's pretty interesting. The armor is really pretty good. Like, it's not quite as strong as the Kevlar in terms of armor. Like the Kevlar 7, this is only 6, but it's at way more evasion and higher health. So it actually might not be a bad idea to switch everybody to Mercurial armor, but I think we'll probably end up just sticking with Kevlar. But either way, it was kind of interesting. Obviously, we'll want that at some point for the extra task force size, but that's not critical just yet. I might actually pick up rainwater and start building a bunch of those. Well, I'm going to hold off for now, but I probably will end up doing that. Because I got this huge area down here that's not really doing anything. I could build a whole crap load of them, and then basically hardly ever would somebody need to actually go and use the wells, which would save some time. In the meantime, our forest is fine. This one's still growing. Got 2 mines going. I'll probably put in a 3rd mine at some point, although it's not really critical. Okay. Alright, I think I'm pretty much caught up to where I should be. So let's go and have a look and see how we're doing down here. Nope. 6 legions, no thanks. 5 fallen angels and 2 legions. I don't think so. Well, this one might be doable. It's going to be rough, but I think this one might be doable. I might wait till I have Kevlar for everybody before I try it, but this one's doable. That one's a little bit rough with 4 liches. 5 Cathanax and 5 legions, so tough, but maybe. Maybe. That's a few too many of those. But again, once I get Kevlar, this one might be doable. Okay, so I think the smart answer here is just going to be to hold off on those for a little bit, get all the rest of that team set up with the Kevlar, and then we should be okay to do that. Apparently we need cloth first. Oh, we need more minerals anyway. So maybe I will build that 3rd mine in. Yeah, let's do that. Don't need a new metal mine yet. That one's still totally okay. Yeah, we've got hundreds of metals anyway, so it's totally not a problem. I haven't actually put gather limits on minerals. I guess I should at some point. Not that we're anywhere near there, and until we're done with all the Kevlar, we're not going to get anywhere near there. Well, that's okay. If I do end up building researching the mercury stuff, mercurial mastery, I'm going to have to put another house in to have room for the actual buildings. In my practice game, I just built it down here, so I might end up doing that again. I was thinking I might want to build a second training area, although it doesn't look like this one's even being used all that often, so I guess maybe I won't bother. Yeah, I guess I don't see much point since they're not using the one they've got. They don't need a second one. Okay, so we just need 2 more minerals. You want 50 alcohol. That's not happening. Nope. There's no way I can make 50 alcohols that fast. I mean, we can try it, but I really don't think we're going to get anywhere near it. Because alcohol takes a while to prepare. Well, Steve and Skeet are both working on it, so I guess we'll try it. But I really doubt we'll make it in time. What was the other thing they'd wanted? Alcohol and cloth. Are we making 50 cloths? Where is cloth? Am I blind? Yes, I am. Okay, so I do have 50 queued up for that already, so I mean, we'll try it. We'll give it the try, but I don't like your chances of finishing it. Bertha. Okay. You're going to be Pistols 3 when I'm done with you. So I think we just give you more marksmanship. Works for me. Yeah, let's see how close we actually got. Yeah, we only got up to 29. And they didn't even build another, like, 31st one of these. Because they're too busy working on the next actual Kevlar. That's okay. Here's what I could do, since I have a lot of alcohol, or will have a lot of alcohol. Maybe I start letting them have pickles. Because that's the reason I like pickles more than, say, you know, just simple bread or sandwiches and that, is because it doesn't take up wood. It just takes up herbs, vegetables, and alcohol. So basically wheat and water. But it doesn't burn through wood, so I think I actually will put those on. And while that's on, of course, that gives us a work speed bonus, which will be very helpful, so let's go with that. So it's good I have 2 stoves, because that's going to take a lot of processing. Lots and lots of processing. Hey, trader. I like traders. I might want to pick up some more resin. that is used for a few different things, and it saves me the hassle of going to get it. Same with the copper. I think I might actually be buying a bunch of stuff off of this guy, so let's get some of that, a bunch of that. Don't really want any of the rest of this stuff. Can have all that cloth. Can have our leftover metal armors. Can have a bunch of herbs. We don't need that many. Yeah, this font gets cut off a little bit, so it's hard to see how many I've got left. But that's still clearly lots, so that's fine. And he's giving me money now, which is also very nice. Is there anything else I can just ditch a bunch of? Well, we can ditch a bunch of this wool. There. Taking basically all your money. You've given me some resin and some copper, which is very nice of you. Excellent. Okay, I saw another Kevlar was completed. So who's next for Kevlar? Looks like Andy is next. There you go, Andy. Congratulations. Have better armor. In terms of the occult side research, I did end up also, no, it's under rituals, picking up this one in my practice game, and I ended up using the mutate soul a couple of times. It's kind of neat, actually. It basically just re-rolls the character, which is really kind of cool. It does have some small bugs to it, though, in that it keeps the tags from previous ones, and I'll explain what I mean in a second. So basically, like right now, for example, she has Hoarder, so she has a scavenge speed bonus down here. If I were to use the Mutate Soul on her, so all of this stuff would be rerolled, her class would be rerolled and all that, but she would then have a scavenge speed plus 0% still sitting in skill effects, which makes no sense. So, really teensy little bug there, Sun Crash, but I don't think any of you actually watch my, but if you do, that's a little tiny bug report for you. Anyway, let's go clean up this little scout party. So I picked up one character in my practice game that was basically, I consider, absolutely useless. She had terrible skills. There was really nothing useful about her, so I ended up mutating her a bunch of times to get her to something decent. So, and they do keep their level. They change classes, but they keep their level, so as soon as you're done mutating them, you level them back up to where they were. So, but like I say, they're not necessarily going to keep the same class. So the character ends up being completely different in every way except their name and appearance is the only things that stay the same. Right, easy mode. So, that's something I'll probably, oops, that's the wrong screen. That's something I'll probably end up picking up again, because it was certainly interesting. On the occult side, I ended up taking Weapon Blessing. The Blessed Pistol is not much better than the regular pistol. I mean, it's only 1 more damage, but it does have a higher accuracy, so it is kind of worth it for that. But it takes 3 holy words, and you can only get those off of Fallen Angels, or sometimes the actual map square itself, but they're not easy to come by, so. Not very much, not very many of those were required, so I think I only ended up making 2 or 3 Blessed Pistols before I I ended up beating the game, so... Who knows if I'll actually end up picking that up again or not. I don't know, I might. The accuracy bonus is nice, so we'll see. I don't really have anything else for all that occult research anyway, so... So we shall see. Oops, level up. Skeet has finally finished. Well, you are mostly a crafter, but when you're not crafting, you're researching, so there you go. But you're mostly a crafter, so that's not really relevant. Okay, we're waiting on minerals again. And nobody's currently out here. Awesome. I guess Andy's on the... Excellent. Okay. And Demon has gained a level. You are pistols for sure. Awesome. Okay. Finally, 2 of them going, that should help. There we go, it's at least queued now, which is nice. Yeah, that is something I'd like to get going, but that's not going to be happening anytime soon. 20 obsidian's not easy to come by. Oh, this request again. Well, I don't think that's happening. Yeah, they're still okay. Ambrosia's still not too bad, so either. So if they give us some requesting help missions instead of resource request missions, I can actually help them. But for now, I suppose it is what it is, and that's what it is. Next piece of Kevlar's half done. Alright, let's see if this one's doable. That looks a lot more manageable than the last one. So I think we are actually going to go, even though only half this party has Kevlar yet, I think we are going to go and rescue this person. Yes, I know you're having a hard time, but you're still okay. So there's 8 monsters in the initial wave, and then who knows how many after that, but... This map is really tough to navigate, especially at night. It's really hard to see anything. Well, I found the initial monsters. It's good the Demon's out front because she has the Kevlar. Well, the next wave is already coming. That's not cool. At least they're being nice attacking Andy and Skeet who have the upgraded armor. That's nice of them to cooperate like that. Alright, there's the cage. So let's just kind of all gather around it. And we'll have, I guess, David. I guess it can be Andy on the cage. Oh, no, actually, no, Andy's got the armor. Let's have David do the cage. Skeet up at the top because she's got the armor. So he's got the armor. And Demon's the other one that has the armor, so we have to swap some more people around a little bit in a minute. Actually, we're done, so I guess we don't have to do anything. Alright, Harry the fighter, who is a scout. Oh, we're actually going to have somebody who can do sniper rifles. I didn't have one of those in my practice game at all. I had nobody that could do a sniper rifle. That's very cool. Unfortunately, he's a berserker, which is an accuracy penalty, which sucks. But nimble is cool, so overall, you're pretty good. I am okay with that. You do have rifles a couple times, which will help you out with your sniper rifle. Actually, you have it 3 times. That's very good. Okay. Harry is good. Let's get out of here. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one. See ya.